I thought I had met the love of my life. His name was Daniel, and from the very first moment we met, everything felt perfect. He was charming, attentive, and made me feel like I was the only woman in the world. Every morning, I'd wake up to sweet good morning texts. He'd surprise me with flowers on random days and plan the most thoughtful dates. My friends envied our relationship, and I believed, truly believed, that I had found my happily ever after. But little did I know, I was about to discover a side of Daniel that would shatter everything. It all started 6 months into our relationship. Up until then, Daniel was everything a girl could ask for: gentle, understanding, and always there when I needed him. But one night, as I was at his apartment waiting for him to return from work, his phone buzzed on the kitchen counter. Normally I never snooped. I trusted him completely. But this message, it felt off. The notification preview showed a name I didn't recognize. Mara Redheart, followed by the words, "I miss you. Can't wait to see you again." My stomach dropped. My hands trembled as I tried to make sense of it. I told myself there had to be an explanation. Maybe Mara was just an old friend. Maybe the heart emoji meant nothing. I wanted so badly to believe that. When Daniel came home, I tried to stay calm. I asked him casually, "Who's Mara?" I'll never forget the look on his face. Shock, panic, and then a smile. He told me Mara was just his cousin, someone he hadn't seen in years but was planning to visit soon. He even laughed and said I was cute for being jealous. And just like that, I let it go. For weeks, everything went back to normal. But then little things started changing. Daniel became protective of his phone, keeping it face down on the table. He started coming home late, saying he was working overtime. He seemed distracted, distant. And my gut told me something wasn't right. One night I decided to follow that gut feeling. Daniel told me he was heading to a late-night meeting with his boss. After he left, I grabbed my keys and followed him. My heart pounded the entire drive. I didn't know what I'd find. But I had to know the truth. He didn't drive toward his office. Instead, he pulled into a quiet restaurant on the other side of town. I parked a few cars away and watched as he got out, walked inside, and hugged Mara. She wasn't his cousin. She wasn't family. And when he leaned in and kissed her, my heart shattered. I sat in that car, frozen, tears streaming down my face as I watched the man I thought was perfect betray me. My hands gripped the steering wheel so tightly they ached. I wanted to run in there, scream, confront him, but something stopped me. I realized I needed to know everything. For the next few weeks, I played the role of the loving, clueless girlfriend. Meanwhile, I collected proof. I saw the secret messages, the photos, even hotel receipts. The man who made me feel safe and adored was living a double life. But here's where things got worse. One evening, as Daniel was in the shower, his phone buzzed again. Another message from Mara popped up. "Can't wait until she's out of the picture for good." Those words. They weren't just about breaking up with me. They hinted at something darker, something dangerous. Fear settled in my chest as I realized that not only was Daniel cheating, but he and Mara might be planning to hurt me. That night I couldn't sleep. Every sound made me flinch. I didn't know who Daniel really was anymore. I needed to get out, but I had to be smart. I spent the next week quietly moving my things out of his apartment. Bit by bit, without raising suspicion, I relocated everything to my best friend's place. I changed passwords, secured my bank accounts, and prepared myself for the final confrontation. When I was ready, I asked Daniel to meet me at a public cafe. I looked him straight in the eyes and told him I knew everything. About Mara, the lies, the plans. His face went pale. He stuttered, tried to deny it, but when I showed him the messages and photos, he froze. And then something terrifying happened. Daniel leaned in, his voice low, almost a whisper, and said, "You should have never found out." The way he said it, cold, emotionless, sent chills down my spine. I realized right then that this wasn't the man I fell in love with. That man never existed. Daniel was a mask. A dangerous one. I left that cafe and never looked back. I went straight to the police with everything I had. Turns out, Daniel had a history I never knew about. Restraining orders from ex-girlfriends, allegations of threats, even violence. I was just the next target in his twisted pattern. It's been over a year since that day, and I still think about it sometimes. How close I came to losing everything. People always ask me how I didn't see the signs sooner. The truth. Monsters rarely show their teeth in the beginning. To anyone listening, never ignore your gut feeling. Even if he seems perfect, even if he says all the right things, pay attention to the little inconsistencies. 'Cause I learned the hard way. He was the perfect boyfriend. Until the mask slipped, and I saw who he truly was.